I used to think information was destroyed in black hole. This was my biggest blunder, or at least my biggest blunder in science. Science is beautiful when it makes simple explanations of phenomena or connections between different observations. Examples include the double helix in biology and the fundamental equations of physics. Science is increasingly answering questions that used to be the province of religion. For years, my early work with Roger Penrose seemed to be a disaster for science. It showed that the universe must have begun with a singularity. If Einstein's general theory of relativity is correct, that appeared to indicate that science could not predict how the universe would begin. Philosophers have not kept up with modern developments in science, particularly physics. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined, and that we can do nothing to change it, look before they cross the road. In the past, there was active discrimination against women in science. That has now gone, and although there are residual effects, these are not enough to account for the small numbers of women, particularly in mathematics and physics. The media needs superheroes in science just as in every sphere of life. But there is really a continuous range of abilities with no clear dividing line. Science is not only a disciple of reason but also one of romance and passion. In Britain, like most of the developed world, stem cell research is regarded as a great opportunity. America will be left behind if it doesn't change policy. There is a real danger that computers will develop intelligence and take over. We urgently need to develop direct connections to the brain so that computers can add to human intelligence rather than be in opposition. I want to know why the universe exists, why there is something greater than nothing. It is not clear that intelligence has any long-term survival value. Scientists have become the bearers of the torch of discovery in our quest for knowledge. Time travel used to be thought of as just science fiction. But Einstein's general theory of relativity allows for the possibility that we could warp space-time so much that you could go off in a rocket and return before you set out. The whole history of science has been the gradual realization that events do not happen in an arbitrary manner, but that they reflect a certain underlying order, which may or may not be divinely inspired. We must develop as quickly as possible technologies that make possible a direct connection between brain and computer, so that artificial brains contribute to human intelligence rather than opposing it. The usual approach of science of constructing a mathematical model cannot answer the questions of why there should be a universe for the model to describe. Why does the universe go to all the bother of existing? Science predicts that many different kinds of universe will be spontaneously created out of nothing. It is a matter of chance which we are in. The universe is governed by science, but science tells us that we can't solve the equations directly in the abstract. I believe alien life is quite common in the universe, although intelligent life is less so. Some say it has yet to appear on planet Earth. I believe the universe is governed by the laws of science. The laws may have been decreed by God, but God does not intervene to break the laws.